The Score, the place for local sports, now presents another live local broadcast of high school sports. No one does more live local play-by-play than The Score does. Local Sports on The Score is brought to you by Central Maine Community College. More than just a community college, over 40 academic degrees and certificates, and one of the lowest tuition rates in New England. Just go to cmcc.edu. Your future starts now. Central Maine Motors Auto Group in Waterville, the dealer with no dock fees, where cars and trucks cost you less. Online at cmautogroup.com. Hampden Lumber Company, serving Maine and New Hampshire from 22 locations. Your building project partner, hampdenlumber.com. Midstate Machine. Looking for a career? Check out the Machinist Development Program at midstateusa.com. 201 Service in Skowhegan, Maine's trusted towing and recovery partner since 1984. Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer. Sales and service by a family that cares. Somerset Stone and Stove, offering quality gas, pellet, and wood stoves and hardscape products. 201 Tire, Battery, and Service, your tire and battery experts on the Augusta-Vassalboro line. Assistance Plus, providing home care, behavioral health, and developmental services. Together, we can make a difference. Connected Credit Union, building lifelong relationships. Get connected, stay connected. KVFCU, invested in you. Skowhegan Savings Bank, making our communities a better place to live and work. Skowhegan Tire Center, they beat any price. Route 201 Skowhegan. Flagship Cinemas, a better cinema experience. See you at the movies. KMD Driving School in Oakland, teaching your kids to drive for over 25 years. SBS Carbon Copy, Main Street, Waterville, where printing is personal, not puzzling. Manchester Motors, your Coyote tractor dealer. We dig dirt. Casella Waste, for your residential and commercial trash pickup. Computer Improvements in Skowhegan. From sales of computers and accessories to service, we are your go-to computer store. Heights Chevrolet in Skowhegan. Our family is here for your family. Your team from your town plays here. Now with a play-by-play, here's Mike Violet and A.J. Knight.
Today from Nokomis High School here in Newport, The Score brings you live coverage of a Class C North high school football matchup between the Nokomis Warriors and the Hampden Academy Broncos. Good afternoon. I'm Mike Violet. I'll bring you the play-by-play here this afternoon. That is A.J. Knight right there. He'll be providing his expert and exquisite color commentary.
And hopefully no more SAT test questions.
Hopefully no more. Let's try to keep the math
geography,
and the geography down
spelling.
to a minimum. Last night we got out of hand in Oakland. The Score got out of hand, and so it goes. So here today, this Class C North matchup, Hampden Academy and Nokomis. They're very familiar with each other. Nokomis comes in 1-3. Broncos are 2-2. We saw Nokomis a couple of weeks ago. Wasn't a great performance. They got smoked by Madomic Valley, who's doing that to a lot of people, 32-6.
I mean, I think the just encapsulation of that Madomic Valley game is we named Jaden Ruiz our player of the game afterwards. He had a couple touchdowns, played really well on defense, and the coaching staff for Madomic Valley, who was standing to our left, turned and immediately said, and he's just a freshman, with the biggest grin and biggest thumbs up. And so they're
Cheshire Cat-style grin.
Yeah, having a great season. But, yes, they are rolling with that freshman running back.
Yeah, meanwhile, the Hampden Academy Broncos started the season like a house of fire, 32-21 over Skowhegan, beat John Bapst 24-14. Then a stumble 2 weeks in a row. They got beaten by Herman 22-21, shut out by Madomic Valley last week 18-0. So they have that one common opponent, and both lost to Madomic Valley pretty handily. Now, how does that help you handicap today's game? I have absolutely no idea.
I just think it's interesting to look at because on their schedule they have three common opponents, and then for Hampden they played Skowhegan, who they beat to open the season. Nokomis played Gardner, who they lost a close one to, but John Bapst, Nokomis won 22-24. Hampden Academy won 24-14. Madomic Valley, Nokomis lost 32-6. Hampden Academy lost 18-0, and then Herman 28-26, 2-overtime loss for the Warriors, 22-21 win for Hampden Academy, which tells me these teams are on paper probably fairly close because those deciders, those common scores between common opponents, is pretty close.
Now, as far as Nokomis is concerned, when we were here a few weeks ago, Landon Rowell was the starting quarterback. Yep. He's no longer the starting quarterback. He has been moved to defense. He's playing safety now. And Gabe Layton, a junior who will wear number 7 for those of you watching our live stream, he is going to start at quarterback. So an unusual, almost midseason change. We'll see what it does for the Nokomis offense, which wasn't great the day we were here.
No, they really struggled, and I think that change, looking for a spark for your offense, maybe not a surprise as the season has progressed. I think also curious to see Seth Bowden, because we saw him take some Wildcat snaps. He ended up throwing the touchdown pass that they had in that game, and so he's just – I put in my notes right here, can Seth Bowden be special? Yeah. And I think that's what it's going to take for Nokomis to really get the offense moving.
Yep, no question about it. And for the Hampden Academy Broncos, as their head coach said to me, Robinson Saintard, it's no secret we like to throw the ball, and we've got a really good quarterback in Gavin Monyak, and he is a really good quarterback. We saw him play baseball this summer for the American Legion baseball team, and they like what they're seeing. One tough game this year, but other than that, they like his development at quarterback. So we're going to see balls in the air today from Hampden Academy.
Yeah, they like to spread it out, and it's interesting because it's kind of what we ran into last night in Oakland with Meslonsky and Lawrence, two teams I think at the time going through a bit of an identity crisis, and their offensive identities generally you would think are oppositely opposed with the spread attack versus obviously Lawrence's ground and pound. Same thing here today. Who's wins, because if Hampden Academy can fling the ball, obviously that means they can score in a hurry and get Nokomis out of what they want to do, and vice versa. If Nokomis can move the ball, they can shorten the game, shrink down those possessions, and try and wear out Hampden Academy. So that'll be what we'll see here, hopefully in the first quarter, someone maybe potentially take that control.
After the game today in the post-game show, we'll pick our score player of the game, and that score player of the game will get the Flagship Cinemas swag bag, which includes a bag from Central Maine Community College in Auburn. It will be filled with a score player of the game keychain. It will have also a fabulous score t-shirt in it. So we'll do that after the game. We'll pick our score player of the game and give said player a Flagship Cinemas swag bag. Flagship Cinemas, consistent pricing and a premium cinema experience. A timeout, more of our pregame show as we ramp up to Hampden Academy and Nokomis High School football. Back after this on The Score.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, no matter how big or small, depend on Hammond Lumber Company for the products and services you need. The knowledgeable staff at Hammond Lumber will be with you every step of the way and keep your project on schedule. From free estimating and project planning to design and drafting services, an extensive product inventory with a wide variety of brands to choose from, and of course, Hammond delivers from any of the locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
At Central Maine Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm going to be a preschool teacher,
an HVAC technician,
pediatric nurse.
Whether your college journey is starting here,
I'm going to be an architect,
physical therapist,
I'm going to be a lawyer,
or we're a stop along the way.
I'm going to be a doctor.
a machinist.
Honestly, not 100% sure yet.
With over 40 programs,
I'm going to be a graphic designer,
An athletic trainer.
there is something for everyone.
CMCC.
Your future starts here.
For us, it's a family business that is steeped in tradition. You know, our relationship with Waterville goes back a long ways. Over the years, we've been fortunate enough to grow, and we've been able to grow with the town. We look at the work that we do as something bigger than just the sale of a car or the servicing of an automobile. We're here to be a part of something bigger than just ourselves by giving back to the community with our time and our energy, because it's all about taking care of people.
Looking to begin or further your career in manufacturing and don't know where to start? Midstate Machine is in need of CNC machinists at our Winslow facility, where we manufacture components for some of the most exciting industries: aerospace, defense, power generation. I'm Jeremy Stanford, manufacturing manager, and I personally want to invite you to come learn about the great pay and benefits Midstate Machine has to offer. To apply, visit midstateusa.com. That's midstateusa.com, an equal opportunity employer. Come grow with us.
Over 30 years ago, Paul and John A. Bowen set out on a mission to help aging Mainers stay in their own homes. Assistance Plus grew from their passion, dedication, and integrity, where clients come first. Today, Assistance Plus serves Not only the elderly, but clients with developmental and behavioral health challenges. Assistance Plus is here for you today and through all points of your life.
At Haight Chevrolet in Skowhegan, our family is here for your family. And our family has been providing affordable, reliable transportation to families in central and western Maine for 113 years. You don't have that kind of longevity in the car business without building strong, trusting relationships with customers from one generation to the next. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned, financing, or special incentives, your shopping experience is always stress-free at Haight Chevy. Haight Chevrolet on Madison Avenue as you turn into Skowhegan. You'll also find the Haight family of dealerships in Madison and Farmington.
Whether you're looking to buy, build, or refinance your home, at Skowhegan Savings, we make buying your home a personalized experience. Our team of local community bankers are available on your time to help you every step of the way, from pre-qualification to closing your loan. We have a variety of mortgage terms to fit your needs and a biweekly payment option that can save you time and money off your loan. We also won't sell your loan, so your loan stays local with us. Contact one of our community bankers or apply online at skowhegan.com to start your home buying journey today.
Mike Violet, AJ Knight, and our score crew back here live at Nokomis High School here in Newport as Hampden Academy and Nokomis get ready to get at it here this afternoon. The Crabtree points as of this morning in Class C North had Oceanside at number 1, Herman number 2, Madomic Valley number 3, Hampden Academy 4th, Nokomis coming in at number 5, and then Brewer having a tough year up there in Brewer. They come in at number 6 with an 0-4 record thus far in Class C North. The day, as you can see, kind of gray and cloudy, but we're dry for now as the players and officials and coaches head out to the field. Game time temperature, 63 degrees under cloudy skies. And let's see how this coin toss goes. The coin toss has become a more interesting development than ever before in football at any level, with the gamesmanship that goes with deferring or not.
What would you do? We always hear about your theories on bunting and kicking, actually kicking the ball.
I don't think I want to give Hampden Academy's offense the ball to start the game. I would rather try myself to have the football and go from there. If we don't get anything done, at least we got our offense on the field and let's play defense, but I don't think I want that offense on the field to start the game. The referee today is Scott Morrill, as you can see, talking to the captains out there, led by Aiden Kochendorfer.
Let's say Nokomis won the toss.
And they are going to take the ball.
They're listening to you.
All right. So the Warriors will go on the offense first, and they will kick off to Hampden Academy to start the second half. So kicking off will be Andrew Hennigan. And we are set for football from Nokomis Regional High School, the home of Ryan Bell.
Shout out Mr. Bell, who's
Ryan Bell,
still very helpful in our sports department despite being a grad student.
He's a grad student at Syracuse. You know, there's Ryan Bell in athletic history here at Nokomis, and then there's Cooper Flagg right below him, just a little bit below him.
Yeah, it's that order, no debate.
Yes. It's Ryan Bell, Cooper Flagg, Ace Flagg. That's how it goes.
Yes. Again, remember, Ryan Bell, once in middle school, beat Cooper Flagg in a game of pickup basketball.
Yes. Yep. That has been proven. We have fact-checked that. All right, Nokomis in the burgundy, and because I heard the PA announcer say it was burgundy, that's the only way that I know. And obviously Hampden Academy in the white. And Ross is deep for the Warriors. Number 10, he's the guy they want to handle the football. So here we go. The Hampden Academy Broncos 2-2, the Nokomis Warriors 1-3.
It's raining.
And it just started to rain, just as Hennigan put the ball on the tee. Here we go, foot in the ball, and we are underway. It's a high driving kick.
A heck of a kick.
Sure is. It's Steiner at the goal line, to the 5, to the 10, to the 15, and that's the end of that. He is tackled at about the 14-yard line. Tackle made by Jacob McEwen. And so the Nokomis offense will get started here. 1st and 10. Gabe Layton, last game, made the switch from Rowell to Leighton, and Leighton takes over wearing number 7. Leighton is a junior, and he will run this offense here on 1st and 10, with the line of scrimmage being the 15-yard line. So 1st and 10. Comes out under center. Man in motion, the handoff, and some room there over the left side, and a gain by Ross over the 20 to about the 21. So give him about 6.
Yeah, Hampden Academy, they ran a defensive tackle in late and seemed a little bit disorganized for the first defensive snap.
Today's game is brought to you by Central Maine Community College. More than just a community college, over 40 academic degrees and certificates, and one of the lowest tuition rates in New England. Just go to cmcc.edu. Your future starts now at CMCC. 2nd down at about 4. Handoff again to the left side, and this time bouncing outside is Ferrio. And, that's Ross, again on the carry. So 2 carries in a row by Stefan Ross. And Ross has a 1st down, and they will spot him at the 25. So a couple of runs and a 1st down, and this is what Nokomis wants to do. Want to grind this one out, try to keep that ball away from the spread offense of Hampden Academy. Wide to the right side, Carson Clark. We saw him a few weeks ago be an effective player. You're going to keep it right on the ground, and they like that left side, that's for sure. And pounding left side is Seth Bowden getting his first carry of the day.
Seth Bowden on the carry for the Warriors.
So Bowden over the 30-yard line to the 31, it's actually 32-yard line, so it's going to be 2nd down and about 3. So far, so good with this Nokomis running attack.
Joshua DeWitt on the tackle for the Broncos.
All right, 2nd down and 4. Leighton. 2 backs in the backfield. Here comes that left side again. It's Bowden. Bowden plows over the 35 to the 36, and Kotchendorfer in there on the stop. And that is very close. In fact, it is a 1st down, according to our referee, Scott Morrill. So 1st and 10, the Warriors moving it effectively to the 38-yard line now. They started here at the 15. You know, you get 5-6 yards every time, you're going to score a touchdown.
I like it. Plus, you're going to burn that clock.
That's been my experience. Clark is wide to the right side. Leighton under center, calling signals. Going to hand the ball off. Ross hit and stood up, and he has nowhere to go. Stefan Ross stuffed on the play. Kason Wildman made the stop.
No gain on the play.
A generous no gain on the play. And it will be 2nd down and 10. 2nd and 10. Last night we had the Lawrence Bulldogs beating the Messalonskee Eagles 48-28. If you want to see highlights of that game or the entire game, you can find it in our vault at centralmainsports.com or on our YouTube channel at Central Maine Sports. Always open, always free. Every game we've ever done is there. 2nd down and 10. Leighton and Nokomis have been content to run the football. Man in motion, left side. Here's Carr. Carr looking for the edge, and he can't get it. A very, very short gain.
Jeff Carr on the carry for Nokomis.
Actually, better than a short game. Let's give him 4. So 3rd and 6.
Gain of about 4 brings up 3rd
so 3rd down and 6 as Gabe Leighton takes a look at that wristband. 3rd and 6, a running clock here, 8:25 to go in the first. Nokomis and Hampden Academy just underway. First series of the game by either team. Ross is the running back right behind Leighton. Going in motion is Bowden. Bowden gets the pitch. Bowden looking for the corner, 45, he's got it, 1st down. Out of bounds as he tiptoes down the sidelines. And where will they put him out? So Bowden able to walk the tightrope all the way down inside Hampden Academy territory to the 44. Fine run there by Seth Bowden for the 1st down. So 1st and 10, Nokomis converts their first 3rd down conversion, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
1st and 10 from the 44. Ball on the right hash. Wide to the left side is Steiner. Ross, the running back right behind Leighton. Long count, Turn, Bowden again. Bowden plows to the 40, maybe the 39-yard line. Bottom of the pile there. Kochendorfer again. But Bowden, a sturdy gain of 5. Boy, it's been steady. It's been consistent so far for the Nokomis Warriors, a team that's only won 1 game. They have had the football here for almost 5 minutes.
This is exactly how the Warriors drew it up. Rain doesn't hurt the Warriors' game plan either, does it?
Not going to bother him at all. 2nd down and 5 for Gabe Layton. Bowden in motion. Handoff up the middle. This is Ross. He's hit, but he's got the first. They tug on him, but Stephon Ross shows some power and gets that first down. He's inside the 35. He's down to the 32. So Ross, a sophomore running back, has been the man on this drive.
Yeah, they are just absolutely doing what they want. By my count right now, they've got 9 rushes for 52 yards. That'll work.
1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 32-yard line for Gabe Layton and company. Layton turns. Here's Bowden. Bowden where the roam. Smashes inside the 25 to the 23. Seth Bowden finally tackled by Andrew Cody and Aiden Kochendorfer. And that is a gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and 1. 2nd down and 1. Layton over to the sidelines to Jake Rogers to get the play. Nokomis offensive line plowing. Hampden Academy off the football. Wide to the right side is Clark. Layton brings him out on 2nd and about a yard. Handoff Bowden. Bowden right side. Bowden has the first, breaks a tackle, has more, and Bowden to the 15-yard line. Boy, these Nokomis runners. Kochendorfer on the tackle.
Another Nokomis first down.
You heard the PA announcer. Another Nokomis first down. 1st and 10. What a great drive this has been.
This is exactly what you want to. You make that Hampden offense just sit on the side in the rain.
Absolutely.
Just sit and
I'm
sit
telling you,
and
if
sit.
Jake Rogers could have written a script for the first series of the game, this is it. Ground and pound, baby. 1st and 10 at the 15. Warriors in the red zone. Layton brings him out. Ross is the running back right behind him. Right side, Bowden in motion. The turn, the pitch to Bowden. Bowden has room. Can he get the edge? Just barely before coming up from the secondary, Cody, to knock him up. If he could have gotten by Cody, he was gone.
Yeah, that corner was there. It was a good chopping him down low.
So a gain of 2. We'll give him 2. 2nd and 8. I'm going with 2, 2nd down and 8.
I don't know how the nose of the ball's sitting at the 13. The line of scrimmage was the 15, so I'm with you, too.
2nd down and 8. Wide to the right side is Carson Clark. Ross and Bowden in the backfield. Wing right is Carr. Layton up the middle. Room for Ross, and he pounds inside the 5. And he's down to the 3. It's going to be 1st and goal for Stephon Ross. And the Nokomis Warriors, they'll spot him down at the 4. Ross, some rugged running from the youngster there, the sophomore.
This got to be Bowden, right? You're going to get Tim moving some way, toss, a little sweep action.
I would think so. Ball right in the middle of the hash mark, so you can go either way. I think that would be a smart way to go. He is wing right, is Seth Bowden. Ross is right behind Layton. 1st and goal. He goes in motion. No jet sweep. They give a quick handoff to Ross, and this gets stuffed up there. Marcelo Musali jumps up and makes the tackle. Also in on the stop there, Brady Smith. And a loss of maybe the length of the football. So it'll still be goal to go, but 2nd down, just inside the 5. That play just didn't look good from the start.
No, he got, as soon as he got the handoff, one of the defensive tackles had pushed the offensive line right back into Ross, so his momentum was stopped pretty much immediately.
Nokomis has had the ball for more than 8 minutes here in the first quarter. 2nd down and goal. Layton, he hands it to Bowden, and Bowden barrels to the 2, maybe a little deeper. On the tackle, 55, Reed Manhart.
He was just waiting for him there.
But he still picked up about 3, so 3rd and goal At about the 2, 3rd down and goal to go. A running clock, 3:20 to go in the first quarter. Nokomis has had the ball for every second of this quarter. 3rd and goal. Bowden is wing right. Ross behind Layton. 3rd and goal. At about the 2. It's a keeper, and Layton is in. Touchdown.
That sure parted wide open, didn't it?
So Gabe Layton goes in from 2. And an 85-yard drive to start the game by the Nokomis Warriors. And it burned up 8 minutes and 55 seconds of the clock.
Yeah, you burned pretty much the entire first quarter. It's exactly what Nokomis wants to do, right? You're gonna shorten the game, shrink down those possessions. And again, these are high school kids. Put the urgency on Hampden Academy to be mature enough to realize it's just one score. We don't need to rush.
Steiner for the conversion. Carr will hold. Snap good. The ball down. The kick is long enough, and it is good. Jacob Steiner with the extra point. 3:05 to go in the first quarter. An impressive drive by the Warriors. They go 85 for the score. The score from Nokomis High School is Nokomis 7 and Hampden Academy nothing. You're watching and listening to high school football on The Score.
Hi, this is Mike Perkins from KMD Driving School. I've been instructing your children in driver's ed for years. We're accepting new students for the fall and winter classes. Let the professionals teach your children. Call 465-4835. Sign them up for KMD Driving School. New classes begin every 3 weeks. Call 465-4835, 465-4835, or visit us online at kmddrivingschool.com. The journey begins with us. KMD Driving School.
For the 8 minutes and 55 seconds of clock chewed up by the Nokomis Warriors after receiving the opening kickoff. I think it was the right decision, and they lead it 7-0 on a 2-yard touchdown run by Gabe Layton. And ready to kick off now is Seth Bowden.
How does it feel to be vindicated, Coach Violet? You said we're going to take the ball.
You know, it's a rare victory for me. I'll take it.
Luckily, it wasn't a Matt Hasselback moment. We want the ball. We're going to score.
I remember that. All right, here's Bowden, who is pretty much a straight-on kicker, which is certainly a rarity for sure. Look at that spinner.
Wow. Yeah.
It twirls over to the sidelines, and it's a live ball over there, of course, and it's picked up. And Andrew Cody paid the price. He had to get on it. We have seen that happen. We saw it happen last week in the Coney-Levitt game. And it ends up being good field position for the Hampden Academy Broncos. They are going to spot the ball at the 31. So 1st and 10 there from the 31-yard line after the kickoff. And here we go with Gavin Monyak at quarterback. We're going to see a different offense here from Hampden Academy. Monyak wearing number 12 in the white. In the shotgun, they're all spread out, 2 and 2. A play fake, whips it to the left, caught over there by Kochendorfer, and he probably would have been better off to let it go. No gain. He was right at the stick, and so it is 2nd and 10.
Aiden Kochendorfer, short gain on the play.
Yeah, we've seen. It will be interesting to see Hampden Academy using that maybe to set something up a little bit later. Last night, Meso liked that little flare out to Brunel. Hit it twice, hit it 3 times. Next thing you know, Seth Hansen's running down the middle of the field wide open.
So 2nd and 10 after a gain of about the length of the football. All right, 2 in the backfield. He's got bodyguards on either side. 2 receivers left. Calls for the ball, hands the ball off. Good hole right side, and breaking into the secondary is Larrabee with a big hole. Check that. It's it's Evan Preston. Beg your pardon, Evan Preston, as Nokomis went for every fake in the book there, and Preston, the senior, breaks, and he is knocked out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
34.
34-yard gain. So unlike Nokomis, which went down the field in chunks of 5, 6, 7, 8 yards, a 34-yard gain here. Monyak brings him out 1st and 10 from the 40. Running backs to either side. Monyak calls for the ball, turns, hands it off. Kochendorfer, big hole to the 30. Kochendorfer breaks a tackle, 25. Kochendorfer to the inside. Man, what a run by Aiden Kochendorfer to the 20-yard line.
And he just refused to go down, weaving out, weaving in, weaving back.
So Kochendorfer breaks it down to the 20, and Hampden Academy is in business with 1:40 to go in the first quarter. They have taken it right down the field. They actually spotted at the 19.
First down, Broncos at the Warrior 19.
So first down for Hampden Academy at the Nokomis 19, trailing 7-0, but they are in the red zone. Wide to the left side is Hennigan. Wide to the right side, Kaysen Wildman. Kochendorfer in the backfield, also Kaysen Wildman moves over in the backfield as well. Or check that, that's James Rice. Snap, hand to Rice. Rice off left tackle to the 15. Bottom of the pile there. Roger Leon Forte.
Yes. So this game's unfolding, Mike, exactly as you predicted, which was both teams are just going to run the snot out of the ball.
I didn't see Hampden Academy doing it. Their coach told me, as you saw in the email that I got from Coach Robinson Taintard, we like to spread it out and throw the ball. We've got a quarterback who likes to sling it around, Gavin Monyak. He's thrown one pass for
no yards.
No yards.
Yeah.
He got nothing on that. 2nd and 7. At the 15-yard line, Monyak, pitch out, left side, Kochendorfer trying to get to the edge, strung out. He does go down the sideline. Kochendorfer close to the goal line, rolled out of bounds inside the 5. Should be goal to go for the Hampden Academy Broncos. Looks like about the 3. It will be 1st and goal at the 3 as I look at the official on the near side. Actually, he's at the 2 now.
He's at the 2.
Yeah, so 1st and goal at the 2. So Kochendorfer lugs it down to the 2. What was that, a 13-yard game?
13.
So 1st and goal at the 2, 17.4 seconds left first half. All right, under center this time is Monyak, first time today. Monyak, 2 backs in the backfield. Receivers to either side, pushes ahead, pushes, and he is in.
Touchdown. Monyak.
Little bush push action there.
So Gavin Monyak goes in from 2, and it does not take Hampden Academy long to answer as they go 69 yards for the touchdown. A quick strike response. Hennigan for the conversion. Cody will hold to try to tie this game at 7 before the end of the quarter. Ball down. Kick is up. Drilled. Plenty of distance. Hits the upright and goes inside. And is it blown dead? Yes.
I think it
was.
was.
Penalty on the play.
Here's the replay of that, though. You don't see that too often.
A doink.
Uh-oh.
Now they're going to go for 2 now?
Oh, your favorite decision, Mr. Violet.
Start chasing 2-point conversions right off because you gained a yard.
How about this?
My response always is you'd better get it.
You better get it. Both quarterbacks 2-yard rushing touchdowns. The drives were almost the exact same. Nokomis kind of didn't have as big a plays, but wow.
All right, so from about the 1.5, they will go for 2. Monyak under center. Monyak, long snap count, turns, hands, and they don't get it.
No good.
So the 2-point run is no good. And so with 12.6 seconds left in the first quarter, it's a 1-point lead for Nokomis. The score, the Warriors 7, Hampden Academy 6. More high school football after this on The Score.
For the safety of you and your family, 201 Tire Battery and Service on Riverside Drive in Vassalboro offers only the best and most reliable tires and batteries, including used batteries for your ride, cars, motorcycles, and more. And tires for everything. Tractors, lawnmowers, your car and truck, custom rims? Yup, of course. Open Monday through Thursday, 7:30 until 5, Friday till 3. Pet friendly with free battery testing and complimentary ice cream. 201 Tire Battery and Service on the Augusta Vassalboro line.
Local sports on The Score brought to you by the Central Maine Motors Auto Group in Waterville, the dealer with no dock fees where Carson trucks always cost you less. Find them online, cmautogroup.com. So, Evan Preston can't make it in on the 2. Nokomis still leads 7-6. We have 12.6 seconds left in the first quarter. Each team has touched the ball. Each team has scored.
All I'm going to say is Coach Mike Violet today, 2 for 2 in the decisions he's given you. You take the ball as Nokomis and you run it down to score, bang. Just because you get the offside, you don't go for 2, correct call again.
I try to use my extensive wisdom in positive ways, AJ.
It shows.
Here's Hennigan ready to kick it off. Nice kick. He has got a leg, and that is a touchback. Watching there go by, Carson Clark, and I am in love with Andrew Hennigan.
Well, that's one coaching decision they're not getting wrong on Hampden.
Exactly. Drive that football as far as you can. So it'll be a touchback, and Nokomis will take over at the 20-yard line.
He is just, whew. It's like when it's the home run sound. You just hear it when he kicks it. It's just that sound.
Yeah, there's that thunk.
Yeah.
Something like that. Not a doink.
No,
a doink is when you hit the goalpost. That was more like a thunk.
It was a thunk.
All right, 12.6 seconds left for Gabe Layton and this offense, which took it down the field 85 yards first time. Ross in the backfield. Wing left is Bowden. Bowden goes in motion. The give to Ross. Ross, like the left side on the first drive, he's liking the right side here before tackled by Aiden Newmeister. And that'll run the clock out for their first quarter. One done here in the hub of Maine and Newport. The score, the Nokomis Warriors 7 and the Hampden Academy Broncos 6. This is high school football on the score.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology, new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost. And for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2020 through 25. Set your goals and find your path at CM. Let's build a future together.
Time for our first quarter breakdown, brought to you by 201 Service in Skowhegan, Maine's trusted towing and recovery partners since 1984. Each team has had the ball once. Each team has scored. Nokomis goes 85 for a touchdown on the opening drive of the game. Layton a 2-yard run. Steiner with the conversion, 7-0. That gobbled up 8 minutes and 55 seconds of the clock very quickly. In less than 3 minutes, Hampden Academy answered a 69-yard drive. Monyak with a 2-yard run as well. But they tried to go for 2 after a penalty, after they were being lined up, or they were lined up to kick the extra point. They did not get it on an Evan Preston run. And it's second down and 5 here in our first quarter breakdown, brought to you by 201 Service in Skowhegan. Second down and 5. First play of the quarter, pitch out to Bowden. Bowden turns the corner, and that's about all he does. Gang tackled by the Hampden Academy Broncos after a gain. Generously will give him a yard.
Yeah. He drew
Bowden, not much of anything there.
He drew a big crowd in a hurry.
Gain of a couple brings up third down and 3.
So 3rd and 3 for Nokomis. Skies threatening to get brighter.
And say, when I looked at the forecast this morning, the slight showers at 1 was not a surprise, and then it was basically supposed to be kind of cloudy the rest of the day.
I would call it kind of cloudy now, that's for sure. 3rd and 3 from the 27 for Gabe Layton and this Nokomis offense. Man in motion, that's Carr. He's going to throw it. No, he's not. He avoids the rush, and he is going to go down at the 15-yard line. Big-time sack there by Reed Manhart. As Gabe Layton went back to throw for the first time, and it didn't go well.
That was rough. It was under pressure, and then didn't want to throw it in traffic, and Hampden just swarmed him.
So it'll be 4th and long, and Nokomis will punt. Back deep to return is Andrew Cody, standing at his own 45-yard line. Bowden will punt on 4th and 11. Bowden will get rid of it just outside his own 10. Snap is good. Just gets it away, end over end, running up and catching it on the fly is Cody, and then he goes down. 4 on 4 there. Cody 4 in white, hit by Carson Clark in the maroon or the burgundy, and that was the end of that.
Cody hoping to catch that wall on the run and really turn that corner, but a nice job on the coverage there by Nokomis and letting him go nowhere.
Excellent field position, though, by Hampden Academy. 1st and 10 from their own 45. on the punt. So 1st and 10, second series of the game here for the Hampden Academy Broncos, and Gavin Monyak. We haven't seen him flinging around yet.
That's coming.
We'll see. Monyak in the gun. He's got a bodyguard on either side. Claps, snaps, and the ball handed off to Kochendorfer. Down the sidelines he goes. He is a load. Aiden Kochendorfer with what looks like a first down run right at the stick at the 45.
Man, maybe this was, again, one of those situations. One of my favorite things is, of course, Mike Violet, the legend in Central Maine sports, has worked with a ton of people, talks to the coaches, gets us pregame notes so we can sound intelligent as we go into the broadcast. And every so often a coach will say, but don't tell anybody. So this to me feels like Hampden Academy gave you the fake game plan.
Right.
Because they're just pounding it.
It's like war college here. And we're on the other side, and they gave us all wrong information. A gain of 9, 2nd and 1. And they will not get the first down. The handoff there to Evan Preston, who also did not get the 2-point conversion. And he got stood up.
He saw a lot of burgundy in a hurry.
Steiner, as you can see, still down. He's the one who made the tackle, and Jacob Steiner hurt. Going to get up or try to. He is really unsteady, and he is holding his head. I don't know if that means that's where the injury is.
Take a look, see if there's anything on the Mid-State Machine replay to indicate.
They are taking him off the field, obviously.
I think he got poked in the eye, Mike.
All right, you're right. He might have. So Steiner out. Trying to shake that off, and that's never an easy thing to do. So it's 3rd down and 2. 3rd and 2 at the 47-yard line. Clock will start now. 9:15 left in the first half.
Say shout out to the Mid-State Machine instant replay. Made it easier to see that. But, yeah, I think he just got poked in the eye.
All right, wide to the right side is Wildman. Monyak in the shotgun. Still waiting for him to throw it. 3rd and short. Not going to be here. The turn, the handoff left side. Kochendorfer. Kochendorfer has the first down. Just barely. As he is out of bounds at the 48. That'll be 43. That'll be a first down for Aiden Kochendorfer and the Hampden Academy Broncos. Actually, 42-yard line is where they spot it.
He's got 48 yards on 4 carries.
So 1st and 10 for Gavin Monyak, the junior quarterback of the Hampden Academy Broncos. It's Nokomis 7, Hampden Academy 6. Wide to the left side is Hennigan. He's a weapon. Wide to the right side, Kason Wildman. He is too. 1st and 10 from the 42 of Nokomis. Still no throws. Double handoff inside to Preston. Preston breaks a tackle, squirts out of there, and a flag is thrown. And I think we're going to get holding here as Preston got to the 36, but I think it's going to get called back.
That's a heck of a job by Preston to not get tackled in the backfield. I thought for sure he was going down there.
All right, Scott Morrill with the call. And it is holding on the Broncos, and that'll back them up to the 49.
So in terms of actual loss, 7 yards. Obviously a 10-yard penalty, but 7 net yards.
So it is 1st and 16, maybe 17.
Yeah, I think 17 because the line of scrimmage, I'm pretty much right down here, is the Nokomis 42, and that ball is mostly sitting on the 49.
All right.
I mean, you could call it a long 17, I think.
1st and a long 17. 2 to the right, 1 to the left, 2 backs in the backfield with Monyak. Monyak calls for the ball. Turns, hands to Kochendorfer. Kochendorfer stopped that way, tries to go the other way, and there's room. Kochendorfer 40, 35, it's a foot race 30. To the inside 20. Kochendorfer weaving through traffic. 10, 5, touchdown Hampden Academy. Aiden Hot Kochendorfer with one of the runs of the year.
Wow. What you said. That nice cutback. Again, that should have been a tackle for a loss. Should have been a tackle for a loss. How about Monyak blocking all the way? He was in the end zone with him. Up, flag.
There is
Missed
a
it.
flag down.
All that and a flag.
Here I am writing it down on my score sheet. And taking my eyes off the field and that brilliant run by Aiden Kochendorfer. Just like that great pass play last week between Parker Morin and Ethan Demmons was called back, this one is called back.
So 10 more yards, obviously. The line of scrimmage is now at the 18. So that means the penalty was at the 8, so 41 yards.
And he was already going into the end zone by that time.
Yeah, I think, if anything, it was probably, as you saw there, he cut back, probably hold block in the back, one of those defenders. That would be my guess.
So Aiden Kochendorfer's magnificent run wiped off the books. Instead, it will be 1st and 10 at the 28. Hampden Academy still okay. But a touchdown called back is a touchdown called back. Here's Monyak. Still hasn't thrown it yet.
Nice
Other
thrown
than
once.
that first play, and a timeout called. Hampden Academy looked a little confused. So a timeout, 7:01 to go in the first half. The score, Hampden Academy behind by 1 as they drive. It is Nokomis 7, Hampden Academy 6. More high school football coming up on The Score.
Oh, please start.
You wouldn't allow your car to bypass its maintenance, would you?
Hey, Jen, would you look this up on your computer?
Oh, wish I could. This office computer is so slow.
How about your computer maintenance? Trust the pros at Computer Improvements. They can come on site or stop by, handling general maintenance, antivirus protection, hardware upgrades, and Computer Improvements can set you up with solid-state hardware memory, giving your operating system wicked fast response time due to less moving parts, so your day isn't like this. Contact Computer Improvements to schedule your service today. Computer Improvements, downtown Skowhegan.
Mike Violet, AJ Knight, our Score crew back here live at Nokomis High School. Our game today brought to you by Casella Waste for your residential and commercial trash pickup. By Manchester Motors, your Coyote tractor dealer. We dig dirt. By Assistance Plus, providing home care, behavioral health, and developmental services. Together, we can make a difference. And 201 Tire, Battery, and Service, your tire and battery experts on the Augusta-Waterville line. 1st and 10 after the timeout. At the 28-yard line for Gavin Monyak. And this Hampden Academy offense. 1 to the right, 2 to the left, 2 backs in the backfield. He's going to throw it. Monyak, chase from the pocket, flips it out flat, caught out there by Cody, but Cody is stopped immediately. And back in the game, Jacob Steiner made the play.
That's a nice job. They got a free rusher right at him. Like you said, Cody catches that, maybe falls forward. Nope. I was going to say maybe falls forward for one. The answer is no.
Nothing. He got nothing.
So Monyak, hold on, Mike. I can do this
2
math.
for 2 for nothing?
2 for 2 for 0.
Okay. Not exactly the numbers we thought.
Luckily, that's math I can do, so I appreciate that from Monyak.
Well, Billy Preston once said, nothing from nothing leaves nothing. One of the biggest hits of his career, maybe the biggest hit of his career. They called him the fifth Beatle. Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. 1972 solid gold.
Long huddle here from the Broncos.
Wicked long. I think we're already at 10 seconds. We are. The back judge is counting it down. They're going to have to hustle to get this play off. 2nd down, they do.
No.
No, they didn't.
He said no.
Back judge just before the snap threw the flag.
Split second.
And so a delay of game is called on Hampden Academy.
How about that?
The PA guys, 2nd and 15. It'll back them up to the 33.
You have the big touchdown wiped out by you have most of the touchdown wiped out by a penalty. Now you throw a pass for nothing. You get a delay of game.
So 2nd and 15, backed up to the 33-yard line. Broncos trail 7-6. All right, Monyak and company break huddle. Wide to the left side, it's Hennigan. Wide to the right side, on the other side of the field, Wildman. 2 running backs. Monyak pitches the ball, left side, Kochendorfer. Kochendorfer, he is great at cutting back. He did there. He exposed the ball. It almost came out. He is inside the 30 to the 29. Only a gain of 4. But I think the strategy on Kochendorfer, don't let him cut back. When he's going against the grain, he is hell.
I would agree with that.
Jefferson and Leonforte.
So it is 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9 at the 29. Actually, it's 3rd and 10.
I would agree with that.
Where the stick is wrong. Where the ball is, it's at the 29. So it's 3rd and 10. The wide side is the left side. Wide to the right side is Wildman. Trips left. One running back. Monyak calls for the ball. Snap. Back to throw over the middle. Tipped, and it's caught on the tip. And that should be a first down. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. On the catch, Andrew Cody for the first down. How about that?
Accidental offense accidentally works every once in a while.
Accidental offense is one of my favorite things, and I remember the first time I heard that from the legendary Bob Cousy on a Celtics broadcast with Gil Santos probably 50 years ago. Coos talking about accidental offense, and it's true.
That was, wow. Wow.
Better to be lucky than good. So 1st and 10, they convert. 1st and 10 from the 17. 7-6 ball game as we approach 4 minutes left in the first half. This game has moved rapidly. Monyak calls for the ball, keeps it after a fake, and there's nothing there. Evan Monyak with nowhere to go, down at the 20. There will be a loss of about 3. All dressed up, no place to go.
No gain on the play.
No gain.
And on the tackle there was Ross. Oh, there was.
Say, he went from the 17 to the 21.
Yeah, there's a loss of 4. So the ball back at the 21-yard line.
2nd and 14.
2nd down and 14. Again, 3 to the left, 1 to the right for Monyak. Single setback. Monyak back to throw after the clap. Fires it left side. It's tipped, and it falls incomplete. It was intended downfield for Kotchendorfer. Boy, Monyak is a slinger, isn't he? He throws sidearm. That's almost 3/4 the way he throws.
Yeah, he really dropped his arm down there, and he's lucky. Kotchendorfer was surrounded by Warriors.
That was major coverage by Nokomis to end that play. So 3rd and 14. It does stop the clock. 3:15 to go first half. It's Nokomis 7, Hampden Academy 6. 3rd and 14 at the 21 for the Broncos.
All that, of course, on the Central Maine Community College scoreboard. Long huddle from the Broncos.
All right, Monyak went over to the sidelines, got the play from Robinson Saintard. 3rd and 14. Clock is down to 10 seconds. That's the play clock. Back to throw. Monyak looks right, throws, and is caught there. Good throw and catch to Wildman. Wildman driven back, but they're going to give him forward progress to inside the 12.
Pass complete to Kason Wildman.
So Wildman made the catch. He was in some pretty serious traffic. And it'll be 4th down. Looks like 4th and about 4.
Yeah, it looks like it's at the 12, and they need to get to the.
They're running a hurry up here. They're going to kick. They're going to kick here as Andrew Hennigan will attempt a 30-yard field goal. Try to give the Broncos the lead. Hennigan calls for the ball. Snap good. Plenty of height, plenty of distance, and it is good. Andrew Hennigan with a 30-yard field goal, and the Broncos jump into the lead. The score with 2:28 to go in the first half is Hampden Academy 9 and Nokomis 7. You're watching and listening to high school football on The Score.
Manchester Motors is your official Coyote tractor dealer. If you work the land, you just got to be a jack-of-all-trades type. There's just too much to do. So if you got to be a welder or a farmer or a ditch digger, that's just who you are that day. Then tomorrow, you can be somebody else. Find your Coyote tractor at Manchester Motors, 1031 Western Avenue, Manchester.
Andrew Hennigan, we have seen him drive kickoffs deep, and now he has driven a 30-yard field goal through, and the Broncos lead for the first time today on that 30-yarder. It's 9-7 as Hennigan tees it up, and back deep to return. Seth Bowden is on the near side. Stephon Ross is on the far side.
Yeah, that kid's got a leg. I imagine
he can blast it.
I know Mr. Violet was consulting the family of Legatron about kicking field goals in the future. Hennigan going to go kick some field goals for somebody.
He's got a leg. He is a senior. Andrew Hennigan blasts it. Doesn't make it to the end zone. It's fumbled at the 12, picked up by the other return man, Bowden. Bowden tumbles ahead, 30. He breaks free, 40. We've had some wacky runs in this game. Bowden is finally run out of bounds by Hennigan. Seth Bowden with a marvelous kickoff return, and Andrew Hennigan had to save a touchdown there.
Yeah, and that one bobbled. He picks it up at about the 5 and nearly goes 95 with it.
It's amazing how bobbles can throw off kickoff and punt coverage teams. The timing of it all. So
well,
put it at the 38.
Say coverage.
What did he say?
He said 57. That's not right. It was at the 5, 45. No, he's right. 57. I take back. I jumped the gun.
It's math,
AJ.
Right.
I can't do
it to
it.
them.
I can't do it. Yeah, he's right. 57.
All right, 1st and 10 from the 38 for Gabe Layton and company. Man in motion around the corner. Carr cuts it upfield. Carr hit by Kotchendorfer, but he does get it down to the 30-yard line.
Carried by Jeff Carr.
So Jeff Carr with a solid gain there.
That's exactly what Nokomis needs. Is perfect situation.
2nd and 2.
You can burn out You can burn out the rest of the half and go up.
2nd down and 2 at the 30. A running clock. 1:45 to go in the first half. It is 9-7 Hampden Academy. Wide to the right side is Steiner back in the game. Or check that. Wide to the right side is Clark. Steiner is back in the game, too. Here's the pitch to Ross. Ross hit. And holding on to his leg for dear life is Marcelo Musali.
Yeah, Nokomis got lucky. That right guard flinched.
Yeah, I saw that, too. So Ross nowhere to go. Musali comes up, makes the play. A loss back just outside the 35. Clock still goes. 1:20.
Marcelo Musali on the tackle.
Warriors have 2 timeouts left. And Layton over to the sidelines with Jacob Rogers getting the play. It is 3rd and 8. Nokomis backed up now at the 35 of Hampden Academy. Wide to the left side, Carson Clark. Ross, the lone running back. Going in motion, Carr. Back to throw, Layton. Looks, flips it down, overshoots his man intended for Bowden down there. Bowden took a lick after the ball went by. It is incomplete.
It was also nearly intercepted.
Yeah, that was a parachute of a throw there by Layton. Got to put a little on that, and it looks as if they're going to punt. 45 seconds left in the half, down 9-7. If you don't make it, you give Hampden Academy the ball in pretty good shape with a couple of timeouts.
Yeah, Broncos have 2 timeouts.
So Bowden's going to punt it away. Back to return is Cody. So Seth Bowden looking to pin in the Hampden Academy Broncos. Snap on the money, had to go a little to the right to get it. Gets it away. Good punt.
Whistle.
And it is a whistle, yes. So
timeout
was taken by the Broncos. So they take time with 43.6 seconds to go. We'll hang right here with you. 4th and 8.
Gives me an opportunity real quick while you grab whatever you're going for, Mike. Hampden Academy winning our vote. I'm not sure. Winning our vote, of course, you can join us in the comment section for every game we cover because we're on YouTube, Central Maine Sports. It's free. Subscribe. Hampden Academy, 67% of the vote says Broncos winning today.
Okay. Hey, we're headed back to Madison on Monday, baby. Get some pickles.
Cider float for this one.
All right. Wiscasset at Madison. Girls soccer coming up on Monday afternoon. Game time from Madison Town is 3:30 right here on The Score.
They love us in Madison. I know that.
The Pickles,
that soccer team, too, is cooking this season.
Oh, man, they're great. They won another one the other day. Mackenzie Robbins and Reagan Cowan lighting it up. 4th and 8. Bowden will try again. This kick off the side of his foot out of bounds almost hit that lady over there. She scampered out of the way with her camera.
That's a heck of a punt.
Pretty good job. He hemmed him in. It's walking back up now to, the 17, I guess, somewhere around there. 39.6 seconds left for Hampden Academy to work with. 1 timeout is all they have. So 1st and 10 from the 17.
14-yard line.
He's right.
They remarked it. I think initially that sideline judge stood where you said, and they had a discussion about
14 is what we'll call it. 1st and 10 for Hampden Academy. Gavin Monyak in the shotgun. Has 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Will they do anything? Play fake. Now the handoff around the right side. Kotchendorfer gets held onto and dropped
I think
not much of a gain there.
Maybe the 15 looked like he fell right on that big yard marker.
Clock keeps running, so it looks as if Robinson Saintard has made his decision to just let it run out, content to go into the locker room with a 2-point lead.
And they'll get the ball to start the second half.
Indeed, they will. Halftime is here. It's brought to you by Hampden Lumber Company. We'll take a timeout. The score here at the half from Nokomis High School in Newport. The Hampden Academy Broncos 9, Nokomis Warriors 7. Back after this on The Score.
Casella Waste. You see their trucks everywhere all the time. That's because they're out taking care of customers like you. Roll-off dumpsters, they've got them 15 to 50 yards. And they're in your neighborhood picking up the trash so you don't have to worry about it. Weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly from 2 to 10 yards. Casella Waste will also deliver portable toilets when and where you need them. And they offer septic services. Call to learn more about Casella Waste. 872-8257. 872-8257 for Casella Waste.
My dad's a real hero. Not like a superhero or anything. More like a regular dad kind of hero. 'Cause every weekend, even when the weather's bad and it's super snowy, he always gets us there safe.
They don't know how you do it. All they know is that you care.
See Skowhegan Tire Center. They beat any price. Route 201, Skowhegan.
Refi your ride at Connected Credit Union. Lower your current rate by as much as 1.5% and earn up to $300 cash back when you refinance your auto or recreational loan with us. This offer ends November 15th. Contact our loan team today for your best deal or apply online at connectedcreditunion.org. Get connected, stay connected. Federally insured by the NCUA. Member eligibility required. Consult with a loan officer for more information.
Mike Violet, AJ Knights, back here live at Nokomis High School in Newport. Time for our second quarter breakdown, brought to you by 201 Service. In Skowhegan, Maine's trusted towing and recovery partner since 1984. It'll be a brief breakdown, just one score in the second half. It was a field goal, a 30-yard field goal by Andrew Hennigan. The drive had started at the 45-yard line for the Broncos of Hampden Academy, stalled at the 13-yard line. So they settle, if you will, for a 30-yard field goal. That's the recap or the breakdown of the second quarter. 3 possessions combined in the second quarter, 2 by Hampden Academy, 1 by Nokomis. Our second quarter breakdown brought to you by 201 Service in Skowhegan, Maine's trusted towing and recovery partner since 1984. 9-7 ball game. A great start, one of the best starts I've seen this year by the Nokomis Warriors. They win the toss, take the ball, and take it right down the field, but they do so very cautiously, very meticulously, without any big chunk plays, methodically, and ended up taking 8 minutes and 55 seconds off the clock on that opening drive. So they get the ball down the field. I forget how many plays it was, but an 85-yard drive, a 2-yard run by Layton to finish it off. They made the extra point to make it 7-0. But that's as good a first drive of a game as I've seen in quite some time.
Well, it went exactly like you said as you'd write the script for Nokomis. You get the ball, you burn 2/3 of the first quarter, you score a touchdown, of course, and you make Hampden Academy sit it's sprinkled to open up this game. It petered out finally about the time Hampden Academy got the ball, and then Hampden rips off like 5 chunk plays and goes 85 or 70 yards or whatever and scores a touchdown. And then it's just sort of been even since then. Kochendorfer has been electric in the running game, had a touchdown nullified, which ended up being a massive penalty because that's instead of 6, which he got all in one go, ends up being that field goal and is 9-7 at half.
Halftime's brought to you by Hampden Lumber Company, serving Maine and New Hampshire from 22 locations. Your building project partner, HampdenLumber.com. So they go 85, Nokomis does, to open the game to score. You mentioned quick chunk plays by Hampden Academy. They get it right back on a 2-yard run by Monyak. Then a penalty as Hennigan is lined up for the extra point. They try to go for 2. Evan Preston got stuffed, so it was 7-6. So the field goal gives them a 2-point lead now. It's a weapon, though, for Hennigan when you can do that. We saw, or we didn't see, but Mesolonsky a couple of weeks ago, with Finn Minkle, 2 40-yard field goals in their game in their win over Gardner.
That, and then the other side. That night we were at Lawrence against Bangor, and Lawrence couldn't buy a PAT and ended up being a factor in a game because it was a back-and-forth game, but missing those extra points instead of trading back scores, they end up losing points and end up having to chase points, and that's how you lose by 9.
Yeah, and again, I'll say, unless you need that 2-point conversion, I'm not going for that 2-point conversion. You've got a great kicker in Hennigan who makes a whole lot more than he doesn't. So they decided to go for 2, did not get it, but the Hennigan field goal from 30 is the difference in this one. It is 9-7, Hampden Academy leading the Nokomis Warriors at the half. More halftime coming up right after these messages on The Score.
Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer. Dependable sales and service for over 50 years. We are located on the Waterville Road in Skowhegan. Sales and service by a family who cares.
Notice the price of gas and oil lately? Thinking about a pellet stove? Pellets are a renewable resource that are economical, and pellet stoves don't have to be ugly or loud. Come talk to us at Somerset Stone & Stove. Let us explain why now is the best time to have your pellet stove installed. Wouldn't you love to have a gas stove or fireplace designed for your home? Let Somerset Stone & Stove design and install a Regency gas stove or fireplace that is just right for you. Let us customize your Regency gas stove or fireplace while you enjoy the beauty and warmth. Visit Somerset Stone & Stove in Oakland.
Discover the printing experience you've been searching for at SBS Carbon Copy on 54 Main Street in Waterville. Tired of getting lost in big box stores? Whether you need unique business cards or large format printing up to 44 inches wide, customized invitations that scream you, we've got it all. Our team is here to print, copy, or scan with a smile. Fast, affordable, and with a touch of personality. Don't settle for ordinary. Dash over to mainprintingservices.com where printing's personal, not puzzling.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, no matter how big or small, depend on Hammond Lumber Company for the products and services you need. The knowledgeable staff at Hammond Lumber will be with you every step of the way and keep your project on schedule. From free estimating and project planning to design and drafting services, an extensive product inventory with a wide variety of brands to choose from, and of course, Hammond delivers from any of the locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
At Central Maine Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm going to be a preschool teacher,
an HVAC technician,
pediatric nurse.
Whether your college journey is starting here,
I'm going to be an architect,
physical therapist,
I'm going to be a lawyer,
or we're a stop along the way,
I'm going to be a doctor,
a machinist.
Honestly, not 100% sure yet.
With over 40 programs,
I'm going to be a graphic designer,
an athletic trainer.
There is something for everyone.
CMCC.
Your future starts here.
Mike Violet and AJ Knight back with our Score crew here at Nokomis High School, 9-7 Hampden Academy over Nokomis at the half. Our crew today, Ashley Knight is running camera today, and a new crew member running our scoreboard and graphics. He's Tucker St. Jar. He plays football for Lawrence High School, recommended by his coach, Jason Pellerin there, who is in charge of jobs for Maine graduates at Lawrence High School. So Tucker on board with us, a Lawrence football player, a tight end, and about 6'4" and about 200 pounds worth, I think, of beef for Jason Pellerin in the basketball season.
Say. I know now why Coach Pellerin has taken such an interest in him.
So any complaints about our graphics and scoreboard today, send them all to Tucker St. Jar.
It's the kid. You got to give him a breather.
We welcome Tucker St. Jar to the show here today.
Do you think he'd be less likely to help us today if the game had gone the other way last night?
I would suspect his mood would be a little more somber. So speaking of said game last night, you saw it, you heard it here on the Score. The Lawrence Bulldogs beat the Messalonskee Eagles 48-28. It's in the vault right now at centralmainsports.com, along with every other game we've done. Absolutely free and always, of course, on our Central Maine Sports, at Central Maine Sports on YouTube as well. 48-28 the final. Scores in no particular order. Biddeford over Brunswick, 27-8. Bonnie Eagle beat previously undefeated Portland, 24-19. Boothbay over Telstar, 52-16. Brewer gets a win. They beat MCI 34-0. Camden Hills 36, Mount Ararat 30. Coney 40-0 over Scarborough. A forfeit, Ellsworth over St. John Valley. I'm not sure why, 2-0. We also had another forfeit last night. The Lisbon Greyhounds football program has been suspended, reportedly because of a hazing incident that occurred this summer. Ooh. So Mountain Valley forfeits Lisbon forfeits a win to Mountain Valley last night, 2-0 the final there. That is an ugly story. That's probably going to get uglier. Falmouth stays undefeated, 55-9 over Mount Blue. Foxcroft Academy over Herman, 17-0. Freeport over Maranacook, 31-0. Freiburg and Leavitt. Freiburg goes to Leavitt, handles them. The final score in that one, 34-27. 12. Gardner beat Skowhegan 35-6. Greeley 28, MDI nothing. Lake Region over Morse 32-14. It was Madison over Mattanocook 20-6. Marshwood 40, Sanford 16. Oceanside over Mountain Valley 28-14. Old Town over Belfast 36-14. Orono 48. Bucksport 20. Oxford Hills beat Lewiston Class A 21-7. Portland in Class A rolled over EL 55-0. 8-man football. Stearns put 66 on the board last night and beat Holton 66-16. Thornton Academy, great team. Noble and Thornton Academy, a great game. Thornton Academy wins at 33-26. And Wells over Oak Hill, good game. 50-21. We're going to see Wells coming up this Saturday when they take on the Winslow Black Raiders. Now, there are games being played today. Let me see if there are any scores available for said games. No scores as of yet. So I'm looking at the schedule here. Nothing jumps out at me. There is the Battle of the Rams, actually. Deering and Kennebuck going on.
That should be a good one
this afternoon.
That's Deering's really good, and obviously Kennebuck defending state champs.
Scores from last night and some stuff from today as well.
Couple stats for you, Mike. Kochendorfer is doing it all for Hampden Academy. 7 carries, 85 yards, had a touchdown called back. The one touchdown Hampden has belongs to Monyack, 2-yard run. Preston has 3 carries, 36 yards, all doing it on the ground. 4 completions, 20 yards. 2 of them went for nothing. So that spread out passing attack, not so much the case, at least in the first half for the Broncos. And then on the other side, 1 pass attempt, and it was incomplete. And then Bowden, 7 carries. He's got 10 carries for 53 yards. Ross has 7 carries for 27. The touchdown is Layton's 2-yard run for both quarterbacks. But it's being done on the ground thus far. A little bit more power from Nokomis. Kochendorfer a little bit more shifty for the Broncos.
Andrew Hennigan's field goal, the difference, a 30-yarder. Halftime brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company, serving Maine and New Hampshire from 22 locations. Your building project partner. Find them online, hammondlumber.com. 9-7, Hampden Academy over Nokomis. Second half next on The Score.
For us, it's a family business that is steeped in tradition. You know, our relationship with Waterville goes back a long ways. Over the years, we've been fortunate enough to grow, and we've been able to grow with the town. We look at the work that we do as something bigger than just the sale of a car or the servicing of an automobile. We're here to be a part of something bigger than just ourselves by giving back to the community with our time and our energy, because it's all about taking care of people.
Looking to begin or further your career in manufacturing and don't know where to start? Midstate Machine is in need of CNC machinists at our Winslow facility, where we manufacture components for some of the most exciting industries: aerospace, defense, power generation. I'm Jeremy Stanford, manufacturing manager, and I personally want to invite you to come learn about the great pay and benefits Midstate Machine has to offer. To apply, visit midstateusa.com. That's midstateusa.com, an equal opportunity employer. Come grow with us.
Over 30 years ago, Paul and John A. Bowen set out on a mission to help aging Mainers stay in their own homes. Assistance Plus grew from their passion, dedication, and integrity, where clients come first. Today, Assistance Plus serves not only the elderly, but clients with developmental and behavioral health challenges. Assistance Plus is here for you today and through all points of your life.
At Height Chevrolet in Skowhegan, our family is here for your family. And our family has been providing affordable, reliable transportation to families in central and western Maine for 113 years. You don't have that kind of longevity in the car business without building strong, trusting relationships with customers from one generation to the next. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned, financing, or special incentives, your shopping experience is always stress-free at Height Chevy. Height Chevrolet on Madison Avenue as you turn into Skowhegan. You'll also find the Height family of dealerships in Madison and Farmington.
Whether you're looking to buy, build, or refinance your home, at Skowhegan Savings, we make buying your home a personalized experience. Our team of local community bankers are available on your time to help you every step of the way, from pre-qualification to closing your loan. We have a variety of mortgage terms to fit your needs and a biweekly payment option that can save you time and money off your loan. We also won't sell your loan, so your loan stays local with us. Contact one of our community bankers or apply online at skowhegan.com to start your home buying journey today.
Hi, this is Mike Perkins from KMD Driving School. I've been instructing your children in driver's ed for years. We're accepting new students for the fall and winter classes. Let the professionals teach your children. Call 465-4835. Sign them up for KMD Driving School. New classes begin every 3 weeks. Call 465-4835, 465-4835, or visit us online at kmddrivingschool.com. The journey begins with us. KMD Driving School.
For the safety of you and your family, 201 Tire Battery and Service on Riverside Drive in Vassalboro offers only the best and most reliable tires and batteries, including used batteries for your ride, cars, motorcycles, and more. And tires for everything. Tractors, lawnmowers, your car and truck, custom rims? Yup, of course. Open Monday through Thursday, 7:30 until 5, Friday till 3. Pet friendly with free battery testing and complimentary ice cream. 201 Tire Battery and Service on the Augusta-Vassalboro line.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology, new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost. And for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2020 through 25. Set your goals and find your path at CM. Let's build a future together.
Welcome back to Nokomis Regional High School. Mike Violet, AJ Knight, our score crew here at the half. About set to get started. Here in the second half, Seth Bowden ready to kick it off for the Nokomis Warriors to the Hampden Academy Broncos. And back deep to return is Andrew Cody. He is the single return man. 9-7, Hampden Academy in front on an Andrew Hennigan 30-yard field goal. That is the difference in the ball game. Bowden kicking into a slight breeze. And Cody standing, expecting a short kick. Two other safeties drop back as well.
Say Nokomis started bunched up like they were going to do like a blitz onside almost.
Here's Bowden. Drives it deep. Another spinner. Hits, comes down at the 20-yard line. Turning upfield is Cody. Cody to the 30. Cody is ridden down there at the 30-yard line. And on the tackle there for the Nokomis Warriors, Zachary Haggart, a freshman with the stop, and it'll be 1st and 10 for this Hampden Academy offense at the 30-yard line.
Good news for the Broncos. The kickoff went better than the opening kickoff of the second half last night.
Whoops, it did not necessarily. There's a holding penalty on Hampden Academy.
Okay, only slightly better then.
So a holding call on the kickoff return. Referee Scott Morrill with the call. Now they'll march it off. And it will put them at the 25-yard line. So 1st and 10 for Hampden Academy at the 25. Gavin Monyak in the shotgun. Has two receivers right, one to the left. They haven't thrown it much, though. Out of the spread. A play fake. Monyak slings it left side. It's caught out there in the sidelines by Wildman. Wildman turns it up. Wildman a first as he fights off tacklers and still does. He is at the 40-yard line.
Pass is complete.
That ends up being a 15-yard pickup. I think he got hit at about the 7 or the 8 and just kept on trucking.
Good gosh, you're watching here on the Mid-State Machine. He just powered his way through.
So a 15-yard pickup. It's 1st and 10. A marvelous play by Kason Wildman. 1st and 10 for the Broncos. Up 9-7. They're 2-2. Nokomis is 1-3. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Backs to either side of Monyak. 5 men will rush. Here's the turn. Here's the delayed handoff to Kochendorfer. Kochendorfer with room. He's to midfield. He's to the 40. Puts his head down, and he is spiked out of bounds inside the 35-yard line at the 32. Aiden Kochendorfer is an electric running back.
Good gosh. He just gets that corner. Ross doing a nice job just running out that angle. They officially put him down at the 32, so give him 28.
If he squares his shoulders, AJ, he's a threat to go every time.
Yes. 113 rushing yards now.
Not bad at all, and we are a minute into the third quarter.
On just 8 carries also, by the way.
That is pretty good. 1st and 10 from the 32. Mognac looking it over. Turns, rides it in the belly of Kotchendorfer again. Inside running this time for Aiden Kotchendorfer, the senior. And Kotchendorfer is stopped at the 26-yard line.
Kotchendorfer again on the carry, gain of 5.
5-yard pickup there, 2nd down and 5. Sky's brightening a little bit. I've said that before, but I actually mean it this time. We've got some nice blue above us. It is cool, though. It is cooled down to 59.
That breeze has picked up.
Ashley Knight has put on, let's see, she's got a hoodie and then the Chicago Bears heavy winter coat.
It's not quite the jackets the NFL players wear on the sidelines of the cold games, but it's like the step before that.
Aren't those the best?
Yeah,
I used to have one of those.
They look awesome.
I used to have one of those back in the day with the old Pat the Patriot logo on it. Back to throw. Mognac loads it up right side. It's almost picked off there by Jacob Steiner. That was some kind of close check that by Carson Clark. Clark almost had a touchdown.
Yeah, to your point, that's an out-breaking route on the sideline. Clark catches that clean at 6.
So Carson Clark not able to keep his hands on that interception. So it will be 3rd and 5 as Mognac almost threw a pick 6. Over to the sidelines, long discussion with Coach Saintard. And Mognac back in the huddle, 9:50, clock stopped on the incompletion. 3rd down and 5. Wide to the left side is Kason Wildman. Wide to the right side is Hennigan. Kotchendorfer's in a slot. They're going to throw it out there. He cuts inside, cuts outside now, and he can't get away. Good job to close that down initially by Carr, and coming in to finish it off was Steiner. Good coverage there by the Nokomis defense. So it is 4th down. Has Hennigan got a 45, 46-yard field goal to him? I don't know.
Oh, boy. That might make him – it just might seal him being the player of the game. No. Like, it doesn't matter what happens.
It's not going to go that way. Mognac comes back out with a play, and they're going to run their offense here on 4th and 5. Fourth down and 5 for Mognac and company. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Back to throw. Looks left, flips it out there. It's caught, and it's Kason Wildman. Wildman turns it upfield, and that looks like enough for a first.
I was honestly surprised on the 3rd down they didn't go with him just because of how bruising of a pass catcher he is.
So Wildman converts on the pass from Mognac. And it is 1st and 10. Ball just outside the 20-yard line. 1st and 10, almost in the red zone is Hampden Academy. They lead 9-7. 2 right, 2 left. Mognac hands it off up the middle. It is Preston. Evan Preston, no way. No way, no how, nowhere to go. Leading the charge there for Nokomis, Landon Rowell. Rowell comes up from the secondary, makes the tackle.
I think that ball's almost in the exact same spot.
It is, 2nd and 10.
Preston had 34 yards on his first carry. Since then, -1, then 3, 0. Those are his next 3 carries.
And he also got stuffed on that 2-point
and
conversion.
That's factual. He did get stuffed on the 2-point
2nd and 10, outside the 20. 8:15 to go in the 3rd. Gavin Mognac brings him out. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Pitch out. It is Kotchendorfer. Turns the corner, puts his head down, and plows to the 15-yard line. Tackled on the play by Noah Holden.
Kotchendorfer.
And Kotchendorfer
about 6 on the play.
Sets up after a 6-yard pickup. Sets down a 3rd down and 4. 3rd and 4 certainly now. Hennigan is in field goal range should they choose to go that route. Right now the play acquired from Coach Saintard. 3rd and 4.
Kind of makes you think of that MCI offense, right, where they spread it out, they act like a hurry, but they take those long huddles.
They spread it out, but they don't throw it much, and they certainly don't throw it downfield. Montauk calls for the ball. Fakes to one, gives it to the other, trying to get the corner right side, and no way there for Evan Preston. Preston absolutely crushed by Noah Holden, that is.
Swarmed. They are right there.
Nokomis defense has played a real good game today. And so that puts the ball back at the 19-yard line, and it makes it 4th down and just about 9. 4th and about 9, and we have personnel changes. And we are going to get a field goal attempt.
Going to get your field goal.
And this will be a 37-yard attempt for Andrew Hennigan. He's got a 30-yarder. Andrew Cody on the hold. A 37-yard attempt. Snap way high. Goes to Hennigan. Maybe it was planned. I don't know, but he doesn't get the first down. He is out of bounds. The snap was way high. Cody had no shot at coming down with that. It went right to Hennigan on the fly. It's almost as if it was planned, but it wasn't. And so they do not get the first down. They don't get 3, and they turn it over on downs. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for Nokomis at their 30-yard line.
Yeah, not just that. He actually lost a yard. Yeah, I don't think, based on what we saw in the Mid-State Machine replay there, Mike, I don't think it was planned because if so, that placeholder sold it well because he looked like he was like, oh, no.
All right, 1st and 10 from the 30 for Gabe Layton and the offense up the gut. They will go to Ross, and Ross spins over the 25-yard line to about the 27. Stephon Ross, the sophomore, has had some good runs today, and he picked up a solid 7 there. It'll be 2nd down and 3. Nokomis took the opening kickoff. Almost 9 minutes in their drive of 85 yards down the field. That's been it for them. Trying to duplicate that here in the second half on their first drive. Much better field position, though, here at the 30, at the 20, now at the 27. 2nd and 3. Layton turns, hands to Bowden. Bowden has some room. Bowden plows up to the 35. A first down and much more. And so they will move the sticks.
On the carry for Nokomis.
So Bowden with a first down run.
Taken down by Julian McEwen.
The junior tackled by Julian McEwen. 1st and 10. They'll spot it at the 38. Nokomis trying to go back in front. 5:25 to go in the 3rd. 1st and 10 for the Warriors. At the 38-yard line. Wide to the right side is Clark. Layton, no success throwing it as of yet. They're not going to throw it here. They give it to Bowden. Bowden puts his head down over the 40. He's a pretty powerful runner, and he's to the 43, maybe the 44-yard line. On the bottom of the pile there for the Hampden Academy Broncos, it is Cole Matson on the tackle. Big defensive lineman, number 68. A gain of 5, 2nd and 5. Line of scrimmage, the 43.
Here's a chance, I think, for Nokomis, right? More than enough. The way their offense moves, get out of this 3rd quarter, just down 2. Chance to go up, really just salt away time in the clock and put yourself in the lead.
2nd down and 5 from the 43 for Gabe Layton. Sends a man in motion, that's Carr. But they go up the middle to Ross. Ross has somebody grabbing him up high, but he was able to pull away from it. Once again on the stop there, Cole Matson. And he's got the first down. He got 6. Also in on the stop was Kason Wildman. And so Ross moves the sticks almost to midfield, 1st and 10 at the 49. A running clock here, 4:15 to go in the 3rd, 9-7, Hampden Academy. After the game, we'll pick our score player of the game, and that player of the game will get the Flagship Cinemas swag bag. Flagship Cinemas, consistent pricing and a premium cinema experience. Here is Ross again. Hey, you go with what works.
I think it was Bowden actually that time, Mike.
Here is Bowden again.
Also works, though. It does
also does work to the 45-yard line. It's about 6. 2nd and 4, so Seth Bowden gets it done. And this is what Nokomis did on that first drive. 5, 6 yards every time.
And then again, it's just with these rosters right at this size, most of your starters are two-way players.
Of course.
So when you can do this and make the defense play for 8 minutes, it takes juice out of the opposing offense as
Second
well.
down and 4. Nokomis at the Hampden Academy 45. Layton calling signals. Layton hands to Ross. Ross 40, Ross 35. Ross first down and lots more. He's down to the 31-yard line.
That quick hitter. We just had Lawrence last night. They make a staple out of the fullback one, but just you keep hitting it. You keep hitting it. At some point, someone's a little tired. Someone makes an arm tackle, and bam, there's 15. Bam, there's 20, etc.
Stephon Ross to the 30 and a 1st and 10 for the Warriors. On a drive that began, they took over on downs at their own 20. Wide to the left side, Clark. Layton. Turns. Ross again, left side this time, but nowhere to go. He was gobbled up by Reed Manhart.
They got wrapped up immediately. Is a nice job of the defensive line flowing with that pulling offensive line.
So Manhart.
You could call that a yard. I mean, he got to the other side of the 30.
Look at the sun come out.
Yeah, look at the clouds, though, the other way.
I'm choosing not to. There's an opening right there. It's very dark over there, as you can see, but right above us, blue.
Yeah, you see, there's a good shot. You see the blue and the clouds kind of just running into each other.
I'm rooting for the blue.
I am, too, at least for the game.
All right, second down and still just about 10, a little bit less. Right inside the 30-yard line for Layton. Sends a man in motion, that's Bowden. Pitches it to Bowden. Bowden bounces to the outside, nothing there, and he's finished off by Wildman.
Yeah, I don't think Bowden should have bounced that. His defender had set up the block. I think he cut back inside against the grain.
So nothing there for Seth Bowden, and it'll be 3rd and long, 3rd and just about 10. Minute and a half to go in the third, 9-7. Hampden Academy in front.
Obviously, this deep 4-down territory for Nokomis, and I'm curious, though, do you try and get the play action pass potentially here, or do you see what you can tear off on 3rd down and leave it as an option for 4th down?
Well, let's see what Jacob Rogers has up his sleeve here on 3rd down and about 10. Layton breaks the huddle. Bowden wing right. Ross is the running back behind. Quarterback Gabe Layton. Coming in motion, Bowden, a pitch. They're going to run a reverse to Clark. Clark has blockers. Clark has speed. Clark has the first down. Carson Clark on the reverse. Great play call by Jake Rogers. And Nokomis converts.
Or, of course, the other option, which you, of course, you might have had your whatever you're listening out of turned down, but I said the other option, of course, was the double reverse.
Mm-hmm.
That was his first touch of the game, too. Way to save him for a much-needed one.
1st and 10 for the Warriors at the Broncos 20. Full-blown sun out now. Ball on the right hash. Layton under center. Turns. They go to Ross. Ross stuffed. Coming up to make the stop there was Josh DeWitt.
And that probably will be the last play of the 3rd quarter. I think if you're Nokomis, there's no reason to be in a rush.
Yeah, 15 seconds. They'll let it run down. And that is it. We have 3 quarters in the books here at Nokomis Area High School, and this one is as close as can be. We've got a 2-point game. Score after 3 from Nokomis is the Hampden Academy Broncos 9, the Nokomis Warriors 7. You're watching and listening to high school football on the place for local sports, Sports Radio 1160, WSKW, The Score.
Oh, please start. You wouldn't allow your car to bypass its maintenance, would you?
Hey, Jen, would you look this up on your computer?
Oh, wish I could. This office computer is so slow.
How about your computer maintenance? Trust the pros at Computer Improvements. They can come on site or stop by, handling general maintenance, antivirus protection, hardware upgrades, and Computer Improvements can set you up with solid-state hardware memory, giving your operating system wicked fast response time due to less moving parts, so your day isn't like this. Contact Computer Improvements to schedule your service today. Computer Improvements, downtown Skowhegan.
Manchester Motors is your official Coyote tractor dealer. If you work the land, you just got to be a jack-of-all-trades type. There's just too much to do. So if you got to be a welder, or a farmer, or a ditch digger, that's just who you are that day. Then tomorrow, you can be somebody else. Find your Coyote tractor at Manchester Motors, 1031 Western Avenue, Manchester.
Our third quarter breakdown is brought to you by 201 Service in Skowhegan, Maine's trusted towing and recovery partners since 1984. About the only thing we have to break down in the quarter is a field goal that went awry. That's about it. It was a 37-yard attempt by Andrew Hennigan. The snap was very high, and Hennigan tried to run for it, did not get it. So our third quarter breakdown brought to you by 201 Service in Skowhegan. Ready to roll here in the fourth quarter as these Nokomis Warriors.
Ross on the carry.
Ross carried it there as the Warriors try to do what they did in the first quarter with the opening kickoff, and that's go the distance. And so here, after that Ross carry of about 2, it's second down and 8. Excuse me, third and 8.
Yeah,
my mistake.
No
third
worries.
and 8.
You got stuffed. So, same question. Play action pass here, or do you rip off a run to see what you can get, save it for fourth down, or the double reverse? The other thing, too, Mike, and we haven't seen it today, is we know Seth Bowden, we've seen him this season play some Wildcat quarterback.
We have. Right now, we've got Gabe Layton under center. Ross, the running back. Bowden, wing right. Man in motion is Carr. They go to Carr on the sweep right side. Carr ridden out of bounds at about the 14-yard line. On the tackle was Andrew Hennigan. And it will set up a fourth down. Fourth and 3.
They put the nose of the football on the 13.
Yeah, they need to get just outside the 10. Don't have a great angle here, but just about outside the 10. So we'll call it 3rd and 3.
Yeah, because I think the where the first down marker was set, the nose of the ball was touching the 20, so basically just about to the 10, I think, is first down.
All right, let's see what Jacob Rogers has here. Wide to the left side is Clark. Ross, the running back, behind Layton. Wing right is Bowden. Bowden in motion. Bowden gets the give. Bowden rides his blockers, and he breaks inside the 5-yard line. First down, and it'll be goal to go. Seth Bowden makes the play. Great offensive line surge there, led by Casey Grover.
And how about that? They needed the 10. He got down to the 5. He actually got down close to the 4.
So first and goal for Nokomis, trying to jump back in front. They led 7-0, then 7-6, now trailing 9-7, but threatening to take the lead here. On first and goal at about the 3, Bowden in motion, handoff to Ross. He can't break the tackle. Surging in was Reed Manhart, and he stuffed it. Reed Manhart has been a man today for Hampden Academy. He has made some plays.
Not just that, he immediately was grasping at the ball, too. So that Ross did a nice job not coughing that one up.
Ball security, baby. Ask Ramondre Stevenson what not doing that gets you. A seat on the bench at least to start the game on Sunday. Second down and goal at the 5. Layton with Ross behind him. Bowden wing left in motion. Pitch to Bowden. Bowden outside. He will scoot into the end zone untouched. Touchdown. A 5-yard run by Seth Bowden. And Hampden Academy is back in front now, 13-9.
For the Nokomis touchdown.
And he just waltzed into the end zone. If you weren't down by contact, he could have done the worm.
80-yard drive. Beautifully executed by Nokomis. So they lead it.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Mike. Bowden, a heck of a basketball player, right?
Yes.
I remember his name.
Yep. So they take the lead 13-9, and it looks like they're cooking up a 2-point conversion.
Makes sense. I mean, we did see it was Hampton's initial. We had the offsides, but that initial extra point did hit the upright. It went through, but it did hit the upright.
So Layton with Ross behind him. Bowden goes in motion. They flip it outside to Ross, and Hampden Academy, Case and Wildman all over it. And so the 2-point pass attempt is no good. And with 9:49 left in the fourth quarter, Hampden Academy back in front. The score from Nokomis. The Nokomis Warriors 13, Hampden Academy 9. You're watching and listening to high school football on The Score.
Casella Waste. You see their trucks everywhere all the time. That's because they're out taking care of customers like you. Roll-off dumpsters, they've got them 15 to 50 yards. And they're in your neighborhood picking up the trash so you don't have to worry about it. Weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly from 2 to 10 yards. Casella Waste will also deliver portable toilets when and where you need them. And they offer septic services. Call to learn more about Casella Waste. 872-8257, 872-8257 for Casella Waste.
All righty, Mike Violet and AJ Knight and our Score crew back here live at Nokomis High School. Warriors back in front. They lead at 13-9, finishing an 80-yard drive. And they score and take the lead.
Just a great response from you. Out of curiosity, Mike, did you write down the time that they started with that drive? Because obviously it was in the third quarter. I want to say it was around 4.5.
I did not.
I think it was about 4.5 minutes-ish left to go in the third, which means they burned nearly 7 minutes.
Right around that, Andrew Cody back to return. Bowden will kick it off. He's got the wind at his back here. Should be able to drive it pretty far. He's been kicking those spinners so far. Does it again. It goes deep by Cody. Cody on the fly at the 9 to the 10 to the 15. Outside he tries to go. Hit at the 20. Breaks that tackle. 25, some room. 30. And he's run out of bounds. Great return there by Andrew Cody. From the 9-yard line, he is rolled out of bounds in front of the Nokomis bench and a little bit banged up. And they will put him down.
I think about the 40s. It looks like based on that's our close sideline to us.
So let's give him 31 yards on that return. And unfortunately, Cody got hit.
Yeah, tough to see through the Nokomis bench, but that's who they're looking over right there.
So we've got an injury timeout here on the field. We'll take it 2 with 9:38 to go. No, we'll stay here because Cody's getting up.
Yeah, I think he fell on the ball, or got tackled on the ball, I should say.
So Cody is up. Talking to his coach. Got to go to the other sideline.
I think obviously.
Is he going to get a ride?
Yeah, I think
going to the cart.
Near sideline here, that's where the facilities are. So I think that discussion there between Nokomis coaching staff.
So that cart is basically the high school version of the blue tent in the NFL.
Yeah, so they're going to take a look at him.
So first and 10 at the 40.
That'd be a heck of a long distance if it was first and goal.
No kidding. So first and 10 from the 40 for Hampden Academy after the kickoff. All right, 2 to the right here for Gavin Monyak. 2 backs with him in the backfield. Wildman to the left. He rides it in the belly of Kochendorfer, right side. Turning the corner, 45, midfield. Kochendorfer going down the sidelines and still going. He is finally rolled out of bounds by Seth Bowden.
He actually stepped out of bounds before that.
All right, way back upfield. So a break there for Nokomis because he was right on the edge, living on the edge, Aiden Kochendorfer, and he is spotted out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
So still give him 19 on that. Also, Mike, Ashley pointed out correctly, he just got in the cart, Cody did, to just go around the track to the other side. They just didn't make him walk. That's all it was.
It's my kind of guy. Take a ride when you can get it.
Well, you know, conserve your energy. You're going to need it.
All right,
close
first
game.
and 10. Kochendorfer still got enough for the first. First and 10 at the 41-yard line of Nokomis for Hampden Academy. 9:25 to go in the fourth quarter. It is 13-9 Warriors. Snap to Monyak, the turn, the handoff, turning and spinning up the middle there, Evan Preston, who's had 3 or 4 carries today, and Preston does a good job there and is down at the 34-yard line. That's a gain of almost 8.
Preston.
We'll give him 7 officially, so second and 3. Second down and 3. Nokomis defense trying to sturdy up here and hang on to this lead.
Obviously, no duh. You'd like to get the stop of the Warriors, but Mike, you need to score because you're down, but Hampden just doesn't move the ball as slow as Nokomis does.
Not at all. They like bigger gains.
They rip off chunks.
All right, Monyak in the shotgun. There's two receivers right, one to the left, two running backs. Back to throw, some play action. He slipped as he planted, and he is down. Even if he was able to plant, he was going down anyway. In there on the stop, Latrell Jefferson, the sophomore defensive lineman, and I think we have a flag down.
I missed the laundry. See what it is. I would guess it'd have to be a hold, right?
No, it's no flag.
Okay.
It's a figment of my imagination. Okay, see, he thought it was a penalty too. So everybody with a microphone thinks it was a penalty.
So he ends up losing what we gave, so 7. So he loses 6 of that right back.
Yeah, so 3rd and 9 as Hampden Academy backed up to the Nokomis 40. Clock runs, 7:50 to go in the 4th. It's 13-9 Nokomis. All right, trips right for Monyak. Ross in the backfield. Back to throw, and it's blown dead. The pass completed to Wildman, but it does not count a dead ball foul. Illegal procedure on the offense.
I say Nokomis brought a blitz and timed it actually pretty well, but they got the offensive line to flinch, obviously. So 3rd and 14 here for the Broncos.
3rd and 14. Broncos backed up now to the 45-yard line of Nokomis. 13-9. Warriors in the lead. 7.5 to go. With a 4-point deficit, overtime not really in the picture. Unless you get 2 safeties somehow.
No, I was going to say if it was the inverse, you could see touchdown field goal, but Nokomis I don't think has a strong kicking game.
All right, Monyak in the gun. He's got 2 receivers right side, looking that way, loads it up downfield, and it's almost caught by Kotchendorfer, broken up by Bowden. Each team's best player going mano a mano there, and it was broken up by Bowden.
That was a heck of a nice play by Bowden because that was pretty good placement there.
It's the best throw of the day, I think, for him.
Monyak put it about where only his guy could get it. Bowden just made enough of a play. He wasn't likely coming down with it, but dang.
So you're going to give up the ball here, or you're going for it on 4th and 14?
Problem is, I think for Hampden, if you give up the ball, there's a legitimate chance you don't see it again.
7:04 to go, and they're going for it. Monyak on 4th and 14. They've got to get the 31 for the first down. 4th and 14 from the 45. From the shotgun, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Monyak standing at the 50, back to throw. Looking, lobs it up. Downfield, it is intercepted! It's picked off by Jeff Carr. He actually would have been better off to knock it down. But, of course, in the intensity of it all, you catch the darn thing, and he did. And Carr with the pick, and the Nokomis defense gets the job done.
That big stuff, like you said, knock it down, you got better yardage. That being said, just gives you more field to burn more clock. But I like the strategy. Monyak clearly just going to throw it up to Wildman and let him play bully ball. Carr comes out. He's limping.
So 1st and 10, Carr does come out. Jeff Carr trying to walk it off, and doesn't look like it's anything serious as he slaps hands there with Landon Rowell. 1st and 10 from the 20. Can Nokomis run the clock out? Actually 19 officially. 1st and 10 from the 19. They're sure as heck going to try to. Bowden with the give right side. Bowden 2 hands on that football. And Bowden is finally slowed down, I guess. Never really stopped him.
They didn't tackle him. I'm with you. I don't think forward progress really stopped, which is a problem because Bowden kind of burst through that hole and I think had plenty of space to work with.
Still got 5.
But you made the point I was going to get to after the play, which is you're a Nokomis ball carrier, 2 hands through contact. 2 hands through contact.
2nd down and 5. Clock runs, 6:20. Layton with Stephon Ross right behind him. Bowden wing left. Ross gets the give over right guard, and that is closed down quickly on the bottom of the pile there for the Broncos. Reed Manhart. We have called his name more than once today. 3rd and 2. And Nokomis taking all the time they can.
What a monster 3rd down.
It's a biggie. Hampden Academy, it's not a necessary stop, but it's darn close to it.
Yeah. I mean, it's such a big deal because both teams still have all 3 timeouts, but this is a big deal because field position in high school, obviously, about midfield or so, you get into 4-down territory. This is absolutely not.
All right, 3rd down and 2. Quarterback keeper driving ahead is Layton, and Layton's got the first down at the 30. Powered ahead behind his center, and he drives and gets the first down behind his center, Latrell Jefferson, who cleared the hole for him. First down and a biggie for Hampden Academy. And now, if you're Robinson Saintard, you got to start looking at calling defensive timeouts if you can't stop this. Not yet, but we're a few minutes away from that. Wide to the left side, Dominic Kennedy just in the game, number 2. Layton with Ross, or check that Bowden behind him. Nope, Ross was there too. He was being hidden by Bowden, and he gets a good gain on first down, a gain of 7, nearly 8, up to the 37-yard line.
Ross on the carry.
We get a timeout?
Yeah, what for?
I think Hampden took a timeout. I was waiting for the signal from the head ref, but the side judge, I think, pointed Hampden's way.
All right, so Hampden Academy burns a timeout. 4:48 to go in this one. The score, Nokomis 13, Hampden Academy 9. More high school football coming up after this on The Score.
My dad's a real hero. Not like a superhero or anything. More like a regular dad kind of hero. Because every weekend, even when the weather's bad and it's super snowy, he always gets us there safe.
They don't know how you do it. All they know is that you care.
See Skowhegan Tire Center. They beat any price. Route 201, Skowhegan.
We are back in Madison on Monday. Wiscasset at Madison in girls soccer, 3:30 Monday afternoon right here on the place for local sports. Sports Radio 1160 WSKW. The Score. It's raining behind us.
Yeah, it really opened up.
Behind us, though. Not here.
No, it's,
but over there.
Yeah, it's raining.
Okay.
It's raining.
2nd and 4.
Two hands on the ball.
We are under cover.
Yeah.
It can rain as much as it wants to. 2nd down and 4 from the 38-yard line. And that is blown dead. We've got a dead ball foul on the offense. Illegal procedure.
Nokomis, you can't have that. I would say, you talk about Madison giving them praise, defending champions, and looking like it again this season. But someone pointed out Madison's still number 2. Temple is actually number 1.
Temple's great. Dixie Szabo of Temple is one of the great girls soccer players in Maine. We may have to add a game of Temple Academy.
All right.
On
make
the
it
schedule.
So.
Actually, I did hear from one Temple Academy grandmother about that. Not Dixie Szabo's grandmother, but Sophia Isgro's grandmother, who's another really good player on that team. Bowden in motion, he gets the give. Left side, avoids a tackle, 35, outside to the 40, stiff arm, great job there.
That's a
But he
horse
also
collar.
got strapped down by Joshua McEwen. Was it a horse collar or not?
Flag came in late.
Okay.
It was 100% a horse
All
collar.
right, so Bowden grabbed high by Julian McEwen, And so they're going to add on. So a huge mistake by Hampden Academy after the first down was gained.
Yeah, so he took it from the 32 to the, I think it was, what do you mark it off? The 43. So Bowden
Holy
picked
mackerel.
up 11. And then
Ouch.
that's going to be 15 more, and that hurts. That hurts a lot of
Ouch,
Hampden.
indeed. The official will spot it at the 41. 1st and 10. Nokomis in business trying to finish off the Hampden Academy Broncos, leading here 13-9. 1st and 10 from the 41. Handoff Bowden. Bowden looking for a hole, really couldn't find a hole, tackled by Jacob McEwen. And Bowden still able to drive ahead for a pickup of about 4. 2nd down and 6.
Gain of 4 on the play. 2nd down.
We are approaching 4 minutes to go. 4:10 in the 4th quarter.
108 yards for Bowden on 19 carries.
2nd and 6. A break huddle. And both Ross and Bowden right behind Gabe Layton. Long snap count.
Waiting
Earn
for
some
that
time.
clock.
Bowden is the man. Bowden hit immediately.
Oh, going nowhere.
Mr. Manhart continues to play like a man, a very large man.
He has had a
very large,
game.
Angry man.
Bowden wrapped up by Manhart.
And a loss on the play.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Bowden lost, a couple?
Yeah, because he went to
lost 3.
Yeah.
Timeout. Broncos.
And the Broncos take time. 3:21 remaining in the fourth quarter. Hampden Academy in trouble right now as the Nokomis Warriors have it going. A 3rd and 7 for the Warriors when we come back. 13-9, Nokomis leads Hampden Academy. More in a moment on The Score.
Refi your ride at Connected Credit Union. Lower your current rate by as much as 1.5% and earn up to $300 cash back when you refinance your auto or recreational loan with us. This offer ends November 15th. Contact our loan team today for your best deal or apply online at connectedcreditunion.org. Get connected, stay connected. Federally insured by the NCUA. Member eligibility required. Consult with a loan officer for more information.
Mike Violet, AJ Knight, The Score crew along with us. 3:21 left in the fourth quarter. Timeout taken by Hampden Academy.
Only one left for the Broncos.
Okay. So they can stop it one more time. You'd like to be able to use that remaining timeout on your offensive side of the ball if you can get the ball back. That's been the problem. 3rd and 7. Here's an opportunity here. 3rd down and 7 from the 38-yard line. Gabe Layton under center. Has Bowden and Ross behind him. Layton, little pitch out to Ross, turns the corner, 35. Ross to the 30, first down and more as he escapes. And Ross is down for a first down at about the 17-yard line. Stephon Ross with a humongous first down run.
Monster run there because Hampden only has one more timeout, so you could just milk the clock.
And now they start the clock as soon as that football is set. Officially spotted at the 18.
19 yards. What a monster game.
3 minutes to go. Layton brings him out. Same old formation. On 1st and 10. Ross, there's the 10-second signal. And Ross really milking it. Is he going to take a penalty? No. Instead, he hands to Bowden. Bowden rides the blocking. Bowden down to the 10. Bowden maybe. Goal to go. Seth Bowden running over, dragging people all over the place. It was Aiden Kochendorfer that he was dragging. And Bowden gets about 9 3/4 there.
Original line of scrimmage, the 8, and they
may be going to look at it.
Yeah, they're having a discussion
at least
here.
We're having a consultation. First down. Scott Morrill says first down.
So they put it at the 8, so give him 10.
And Nokomis showing how you close a football game. It is 1st and goal at the 8-yard line. Clock now running, 2:10, tick, tick, tick.
Actually, Mike, the ball, I got a good shot right here. It's about halfway between the 8 and 7.
Okay.
So you got
7.5?
Yeah, you got about to set it down.
All right, so
10 and a
first
half
and goal
yards.
at about the 7.5. Layton let that clock run. Back judge, 10-second signal there. Gabe Layton. Milking it, turning. It's Bowden's football. Bowden, touchdown, Nokomis! And the Warriors have just put this thing away. It's 19-9.
125 yards, two of the tutties for Bowden. And the back-breaking score right there, as you saw Hampden Academy just out of juice.
They've been on the field, their defense, a whole heck of a lot. Bowden, an 8-yard run, an 80-yard drive by the Nokomis Warriors. They have an 80-yard drive and an 85-yard drive in this game. And for the conversion here, it's Jacob Steiner. Jeff Carr will hold. Trying to make it 20-9. Excuse me, 20-9. Snap. And it is up. It's kind of a wobbler, and it's good. So Steiner got it through. And with 1:36 to go, Nokomis in line to get its second win of the year. The score, Nokomis 20, Hampden Academy 9. We'll finish this one out right after this on The Score.
Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer. Dependable sales and service for over 50 years. We are located on the Waterville Road in Skowhegan. Sales and service by a family who cares.
Notice the price of gas and oil lately? Thinking about a pellet stove? Pellets are a renewable resource that are economical, and pellet stoves don't have to be ugly or loud. Come talk to us at Somerset Stone & Stove. Let us explain why now is the best time to have your pellet stove installed. Wouldn't you love to have a gas stove or fireplace designed for your home? Let Somerset Stone & Stove design and install a Regency gas stove or fireplace that is just right for you. Let us customize your Regency gas stove or fireplace while you enjoy the beauty and warmth. Visit Somerset Stone & Stove in Oakland.
The Nokomis Warriors, a textbook drive to finish off a game. 80-yard drive by the Warriors, capped off by Bowden's 8-yard touchdown run. You can hear the wind has picked up big time. Every time we come to Nokomis High School, or a lot of times, we get a significant weather change, and it's happened. The sun has gone away, the wind has kicked up, and we have ominous clouds overhead, and there are ominous clouds overhead of Hampden Academy as they're down 20-9. Bowden with a squibber. Up man at the 30, loses the football. Picking it up there for the Broncos is Julian McEwen. McEwen is upended right around the 30-yard line.
Yeah. Should have known better. Coming up to Newport this afternoon, I thought I can get shorts out of another broadcast.
Oh, I'm definitely wearing shorts. That won't stop probably until November, but it's the top side. I didn't think. I left my Score jacket in the car. I got my big giant Carhartt hoodie in the car, which you've worn before. That's a beauty.
I love that thing. It's awesome.
I got that at Rennie's, man. Go to Rennie's.
It's so good. I'm going to have to get one. The problem is if I get one, you know what's going to happen. The wife's
She's
going to
wear
it. Yeah.
She's going to wear it.
She's wearing my jacket now.
Yeah, she can put that Carhartt will fit under that Bears jacket.
Absolutely will.
Ashley will show up here with 9 hoodies on the next time. All right, here we go. Gavin Moniak. A lot of work to do here. Going to throw it. In trouble, scrambles away. Still looking, may as well throw it away, and he takes a sack. He thought it's going to be intentional grounding. Got to be intentional grounding there.
Yeah, he was outside the pocket, but I don't.
Oh, okay, you're right there. That's why they're going to pick it up, because he was outside the pocket. Because the line judge had a flag in his hand and then put it back.
Yeah, he ended up rolling outside the tackle box.
Right.
That being said, looks like I don't think they're throwing the penalty, Mike. I think they're just flat out giving him the sack.
Yeah.
Because the line of scrimmage is the 33. The original line of scrimmage, I should say.
Yeah, and now it's at the 19, so that's a 14-yard loss. And the clock is running.
That's the biggest thing.
Hampden Academy basically conceding. Moniak in the gun. Rolls right. Flips it out. It's caught there by Kochendorfer. Kochendorfer does break a tackle. He's to the 40. He's to the 50. Aiden Kochendorfer now to the left. It's a foot race. 30. 20. He's going to score. Aiden Kochendorfer. Talk about a run after the catch. Holy mackerel sapphire. Is that 81 yards?
Yeah.
An 81-yard pitch and catch, most of the 81 by Aiden Kochendorfer. Wow.
Wow is right. Hold your horses, literally, as the Broncos go 81 yards to the house. Good gosh.
All right, here is Andrew Hennigan for the conversion to try to make it 20-16. Snap good. Ball is down. He drives it. I think he pulled it left. He did. No good. So 35.7 seconds left in this one. It is Nokomis 20 and Hampden Academy 15. We will hang right here.
Give me a chance to show you that touchdown
Sure,
yet again
do.
on the Mid-State Machine instant replay. Kochendorfer not lacking effort in trying to turn this into something. Yeah, you're right. 19 to 100. That's 81. Gets up the sideline, good block there, and then just cuts across the grain. And bad containment there from Nokomis.
What we've been saying all day about him is he loves to run against the grain. He does it really well.
And we've seen him do it a few times. Nokomis had 2 defenders in the area. Ross was one of them, and you got to know he's looking for that cutback.
So I think we have an onside kick coming.
I feel very good about that guess you just made. I think you're correct.
We going to see an onside kick, Tucker? Think so? All right.
I think he said
Tucker
probably.
St. Jar says yes.
It's like I said, it's nice to finally have an expert on the staff.
He's a football player.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why I asked the kid. All right. Hannigan with the ball. Kind of at an interesting angle on the tee for his onside kick. Steps it off. All the people with good hands are up for Nokomis. 35.7 seconds to go. There's the kick. It's a good one, too, and it's loose. Hampden Academy thinks they have it. A flag was thrown in. That was a great onside kick by Hannigan. He got it to bounce early, which slowed it enough to go the 10 yards, but just over the 10 yards, but Nokomis does come away with it.
That
was a really good onside kick. Latrell Jefferson, the center. He handles footballs all the time, comes down with it.
See what the flag is. Block in the back? No. That's pass interference. What is this on a kickoff?
No flag?
They waved it off. I'm going to my guess was illegal touching because he just kind of rumbled there. That would be my guess as to what it was.
Yeah, so no flag. Flag picked up. So it's knee time for the Nokomis Warriors. They will go into a victory formation and get their second win of the year. Leighton. Snap, knee, ball game. An impressive win for the Nokomis Warriors with long drives in the first quarter on the opening kickoff and one in the fourth quarter. And the Warriors will celebrate the final score in this one. The Nokomis Warriors 20 and the Hampden Academy Broncos 15. Our post-game show, our score player of the game. It is all coming up next here on Sports Radio 1160 WSKW, The Score.
Discover the printing experience you've been searching for at SBS Carbon Copy on 54 Main Street in Waterville. Tired of getting lost in big box stores? Whether you need unique business cards or large format printing up to 44 inches wide, customized invitations that scream you, we've got it all. Our team is here to print, copy, or scan with a smile. Fast, affordable, and with a touch of personality. Don't settle for ordinary. Dash over to mainprintingservices.com where printing's personal, not puzzling.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, no matter how big or small, depend on Hammond Lumber Company for the products and services you need. The knowledgeable staff at Hammond Lumber will be with you every step of the way and keep your project on schedule. From free estimating and project planning to design and drafting services, an extensive product inventory with a wide variety of brands to choose from, and of course, Hammond delivers from any of their locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Central Maine Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm going to be a preschool teacher,
an HVAC technician,
pediatric nurse.
Whether your college journey is starting here,
I'm going to be an architect,
physical therapist,
I'm going to be a lawyer,
or we're a stop along the way.
I'm going to be a doctor,
a machinist.
Honestly, not 100% sure yet.
With over 40 programs,
I'm going to be a graphic designer,
an athletic trainer.
There is something for everyone.
CMCC.
Your future starts here.
For us, it's a family business that is steeped in tradition. You know, our relationship with Waterville goes back a long ways. Over the years, we've been fortunate enough to grow, and we've been able to grow with the town. We look at the work that we do as something bigger than just the sale of a car or the servicing of an automobile. We're here to be a part of something bigger than just ourselves by giving back to the community with our time and our energy, because it's all about taking care of people.
Mike Violet, AJ Knight, and our score crew back here at Nokomis High School. A very entertaining game here today, and certainly the home folks go home early. Happy. They didn't go home early, that's for sure. They go home happy with a 20-15 win, the Nokomis Warriors over the Hampden Academy Broncos. It's time for our fourth quarter breakdown, and it's brought to you by 201 Service in Skowhegan, Maine's trusted towing and recovery partner since 1984. And the Nokomis Warriors wrote the book in the fourth quarter on how to put a game away, as they just were outstanding in that fourth quarter. And hold on, let me get my score sheet the right way, in the right place.
Three scores.
Is that it? Yeah, that's it right there. I'm sorry.
No,
I'll be okay. So, in our fourth quarter breakdown, Bowden, a 5-yard touchdown run. That capped off an 80-yard drive. Came early in the fourth quarter at the 2:11 mark. They tried a 2-point pass to Ross, no good. And so Nokomis down 9-7 at the end of the first half, and at the end of 3 goes ahead 13-9. Then Bowden strikes again. He goes 8 for the score. Steiner with the conversion, and Nokomis up by 2 scores. It was a 2-score game at that point, 20-9. Aiden Kochendorfer with a marvelous play to wrap up the game. An 81-yard run after a little throw by Monyak. I don't know if that throw went more than 5 yards down the sidelines.
It did, and we just saw there. I think it actually might have even been behind the line of scrimmage because it was from the 19 you just saw.
Kochendorfer, look at him. He is so good at cutting back, and Kochendorfer went all the way. Hannigan's attempt for the conversion wide left, no good, 20-15 the final score. So Seth Bowden scores 2 touchdowns, kicks off, plays great defense. So guess what? That means that Seth Bowden is our score player of the game. He is our score flagship cinemas winner of the swag bag. Flagship cinemas, consistent pricing and a premium cinema experience. Swag bag from Central Maine Community College filled with a score player of the game keychain, a score t-shirt, and a ticket to go to the movies from Flagship Cinemas, consistent pricing and a premium cinema experience.
And before we get out of here, I know we were naming Seth Bowden, as you see here. That deflection was huge, too. That made it 4th and 14, which they ended up, Hampden turned the ball over. Just close out the fourth quarter breakdown.
That's the fourth quarter breakdown. It's brought to you, as always, by Skowhegan Service, Maine's trusted towing and recovery partner since 1984. Very quick look at the week. I mentioned earlier, we'll be in Madison on Monday for Wiscasset at Madison Soccer. And then Winslow at Nokomis back up here on Tuesday for a 3:30 boys game.
Bring several changes of clothes.
Then Wednesday we have field hockey. Gardner at Lawrence. That could be a good one. That'll be at 3:30. Boys soccer Thursday night up in Farmington. We're going to go to Farmington for the first time this year. Messalonsky will be at Farmington for boys soccer at 6 o'clock. And then high school football next weekend. Messalonsky at Skowhegan Friday night. And then Saturday afternoon, I've lost my place. Wells at Winslow. That'll be a 1 o'clock start there. So congratulations to Seth Bowden, our score player of the game. That's going to do it for us here this afternoon for Ashley Knight, for Tucker St. Jar, for AJ Knight. I am Mike Violet saying so long from Nokomis High School. Final score in this one, the Warriors get the win. Nokomis 20, Hampden Academy 15.
You've been watching yet another live local broadcast of high school sports on The Score. It's brought to you by Central Maine Community College, Central Maine Motors Auto Group, Hammond Lumber Company, Midstate Machine, Whittemore & Sons, Somerset Stone and Stove, 201 Tire Battery and Service, Assistance Plus, SBS Carbon Copy, Manchester Motors, Casella Waste, Computer Improvements, Height Chevrolet, 201 Service Skowhegan, Connected Credit Union, KVFCU, Skowhegan Savings Bank, Skowhegan Tire Center, KMD Driving School, and Flagship Cinemas. Every game we do on The Score is always available for you to watch again or have someone else watch for the first time. All of our games are stored in the vault at CentralMaineSports.com and also on The Score's YouTube channel at Central Maine Sports. Please go and subscribe. To find out when the next game is on The Score, check out our game schedule at 1160thescore.com or CentralMaineSports.com. Your team from your town plays here on the place for local sports, The Score.